How to be the power behind the throne in your business. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here with my mixed characters. I think Cinderella and the prince from Beauty and the Beast. Can't remember his name. Not Prince Eric. That was from, I get my Disney cartoons all mixed up. Haven't kept track of them. As my daughter is now 25 years old, I've lost track of the most recent prince and princesses. But today, our idiom, power behind the throne, is an interesting one in that it became popular and was being used readily in 1770 in England. And of course, it means who is the true power, who is the true decision maker, the real person in charge, despite who the figurehead or the person holding a leadership position, or in this case, the throne, the crown, in various situations. Who's really making the decisions and pulling the strings? I always think of, when I hear this idiom, this expression, power behind the throne. Who is really making the decisions and the choices and controlling the person that's holding the leadership position? We see this in all types of leadership positions. It doesn't just apply to an actual throne anymore. You know, leaders of different organizations, leaders of political leaders, sometimes they are beholden to individuals who help them get their particular leadership position, their seat in the Senate, their seat in the, White House, their seat in any position. And it doesn't go, it's not just at high level positions where this can happen. It's in every level of leadership, in every type of organization. I worked for a corporation, who shall remain nameless, where our vice president of operations had the official title of being the leader of that organization's operations division. Yet when you really got into the organization and started working for it as an employee, heading one of their departments, you learned that that person wasn't the real person in power. It was their assistant, their number one underneath them, that actually was not only the gatekeeper, but was the gatekeeper and really filtered any information that got to this person ever. And if you didn't work through that person, if you didn't get that person on your side, you were never going to get anything done in that organization. That was a personal prime example of understanding this idiom of the power behind the throne. The person that had the role, that had the real leadership position, wasn't really the one making the decisions and the choices. They were unduly influenced by another human being, and probably more than one, but that one for sure. Now, whenever we're in a leadership position, it's important that we get outside advisors, that we have outside advisors, that we study and research and find and dig into and find the root cause of things to make sure that we are making good decisions. But it is 100% our responsibility as the leader in whatever leadership role we're playing, whether it's being the leader in our family, the leader of ourself, number one, and the leader of any type of a club, an organization, a political affiliation, anything. It's up to us whenever we have a leadership position to make sure that we are thinking for ourselves, making decisions for ourselves, weighing all the information, but then making the choices that are right, especially as business owners, for our business. People need to know that, yes, we always take into consideration other factors and other things. We don't just randomly make decisions and choices, but ultimately it is our job and it's our responsibility. As the owner of a business, it is 100% your responsibility, not only all the decisions that you make, but everything else that goes on in your world and in your business. It's your responsibility. And that doesn't always seem fair, especially in bigger organizations. Sometimes somebody that you don't even know in your organization will make a decision that is bad for you and for the organization, but it's still ultimately your responsibility to fix that and make that right. I've been involved in some crazy situations like that, and it just has always taught me to be more aware and make sure that I am setting the direction for my organization so that we are all on the same page, so we are all doing what's right for the people that we serve. Being the power behind the throne, being the leader of your organization and your company, you are ultimately responsible for the care and feeding of your employees and the people that you partner up with to create what it is that you're creating in the world. But also be the power behind the throne for the people that you serve, for your customers. Make sure that you are really serving them well and making decisions that are in their best interest. Sometimes our customers, believe it or not, they know what they want, right? They know the results that they want, but they don't always know what it's going to take to get there, what they're going to need to do to get that result. And it's up to us as the leaders of our organization to make sure that they not only get what they want, but that they also get what they need to create the results that they want in their lives. So be the power behind the throne for your business, for your organization, for the people that you serve 100% of the time. Again, that doesn't mean that you don't have people helping you and advising you and coaching you and giving you information. It doesn't mean you're not out learning and growing and being a better leader at all times. But it does mean that you know that ultimately everything you do, everything you say, everything you believe is 100% your responsibility. That's how you be the power behind the throne, the power behind any leadership position that you have. Would love to know your take and your experience with this particular idiom. Again, it's one I've had a lot of personal experiences with, both good and bad, because that's how we grow, that's how we learn, is from all of the experiences and then taking the lessons that we learn from them and applying them to our life and our situations right now. So share in the comments below any experience you've had with this idiom, and then I will see you tomorrow with another interesting idiom. What does it mean? Where does it come from? And how might you apply it to your business right now? Take care. Have an amazing day. Be the power behind your leadership role, behind your business, and behind your own throne. Take care. Bye.